420. Oh, What up, everybody? Welcome to Live on Two Wheels. It's Ghost on Two Wheels and your boy Patty Rick over here.
It's your boy. How's it going, everybody? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up?
Pat, how you been, man?
Dude, busy. And then after that, I took a small nap, and then I was busy again.
Understood. It is.
Yeah.
It really has been a busy season in life. I feel like just going through the day to day is like, I don't know. It's challenging, but
Well, brother.
and there's always something going on, especially when you've got family and I've got other side hustles I do and all the things. But
Yeah, I mean, between
yeah,
those that know the working with Chase, and then I got another day job, and then I obviously we're here doing the live show, and I do.
hmm
I'm writing technically two books right now, two different books, and I host D&D games, and I just if there's something for me to do that I'm not doing, please let me know because clearly I need more to do.
right. I think I may have asked you this last time. You like to stay busy,
Yeah,
to an extent.
yeah, like to an extent, like I stay busy, but I try not to stay stressed. Like
Fair.
there's a very fine line that I've often crossed when it comes to that, but yeah, I try to stay as busy as I can, just because between my ADD ADHD, it's me with boredom does not do well.
Well, glad to have all that ADHD here with you. Hobbit of Chaos in the chat. We see the dragon. What's up,
The
guys?
dragon was shaken.
Thank you all for being here. So, what we got going on today for everybody here, or if you're listening later on the podcast, a few things we want to cover today. We got the results in from the voting of our Moto Madness. So, just to recap, we had 16 categories,
Yep.
and Pat and I picked
Four
four of
bikes
them.
per category, right?
4 bikes for. So we came out. We had to
Like 64
remember.
bikes?
We had to remember 64 bikes, which is like, really?
Yeah. When I can't remember what I had for breakfast, like
Yeah, so we probably missed some good ones, but whatever. If we did, get over it. Hello, everybody, from Mr. Diga6. How do you pronounce it? Or is it Diga6?
Mr. Six. That's what I'm going with. Anyway, what's up?
Yeah, so what we did is we did have some voting out. So after then Pat and I kind of narrowed down to the top two in each category. We sent it out to voting, published that on a few social media channels.
Yeah,
Get y'all's
took you
feedback.
to a Google form, and we've contabulated the votes, as Chase would like to say.
Yep, conglomerated it.
Yep. Congealed it into a singular entity.
Yep, and we coagulated it. Ah, Digger, Mr. Digger,
Like
Or
Grave
Digga-
Digger? Cool.
or Digga, but it's a 6. And then there's 71S1KX.
71 to S1000X. What up?
I'm struggling reading names.
Listen, reading is difficult.
The dragon. Got it. So we're going to have the results of the winner of each category, which is kind of a cool thing of what's kind of a, maybe not the best, but a noteworthy bike in each category. So that's
Sure.
an achievement of its own. And then I will be revealing the seating in the tournament, which is going to be very interesting. Pat has not seen this.
I'm kind of terrified to see how it worked out.
There's some interesting matchups, and so we'll get into that in a minute. Then we're also going to talk about. I went on an assignment last month.
You
for-
did. I'm super excited to chat about that.
And it was a similar assignment to what Pat had
Last year. Yeah.
last year. So we both kind of have some thoughts on it. Mine's maybe a little bit more fresh.
Oh, Dave McMasters, who was the winner of the R6M from
Oh yeah, what up, Dave?
from a couple seasons back of WBR Garage, now on to Garage, but that's a whole other thing we could talk about. But yeah, what's up, Dave? Hope you're doing well, buddy.
Good stuff, man. So let's see, and then we also will have our fun little bits we're going to throw in there, maybe something new just to stir the pot, because pots need stirring.
Yeah.
Anyway, so guys, welcome in. We're going to go to the Moto Madness, the Sweet 16. Pat,
Yes.
if you're ready, should we just dive right in?
Yeah, I mean, listen, yeah. I'm just gonna-
Great
I'm
having you
excited
here,
to-
Pat.
Listen, buddy, it's been a long couple of years. So we're hanging in there.
All right, so I've got the screen share up. So we've got the Moto Madness tournament down to the Sweet 16, as I mentioned. So we'll see the winners of each of the categories and how they're seated. So this is a reminder of all the bikes that we had selected in each category, and the highlighted ones were the ones that we chose to move on and will be facing off against each other, or the ones that did face off against each other on that form that everyone voted on. So there's some obvious winners here, some surprises, some were really, really close by just like a vote or two on some of them.
Yeah.
So was there any on this list here that jump out at you as a definite winner, definitely lost, or anything? Just
I mean, I don't know how the votes came in. I know a couple of them were really close. I have an idea of things that won for sure. I also have an idea of bikes that I wish we had picked for that category, or that I wish we had slightly different categories, but didn't work out.
yeah.
But we could only have so many categories before we're overwhelmed.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we want to try to up this to 128.
Yeah, no. I will say with the wildcard 2 slot with the Moto Guzzi Stelvio, it is a year ago, like this week, that I did that trip on that bike, which is just wild. My Facebook reminded me of that.
Of the whoopsie daisy?
Yeah, of the old gravity smack is what I call it.
Yeah, that video rocks.
My knee still hurts every day.
So, all right. Well, there's all the bikes. So, any predictions or?
Do you want to? I mean, you know the results, so I'll run my predictions really quick.
Sure.
Africa Twin, Speed Twin RS, Ruckus, Panigale V4, MT-07, Goldwing, probably Ibex 450, although I'm split there. Rocket 3, Stark Varg, DRZ, Tracer 9, Grom, Ninja 500, Ninja 650, KTM Adventure, Moto Guzzi.
Okay.
Real quick, if y'all want to run that back, run that back.
Yeah.
Small Bore is here. Garrett is here. What's up, Garrett? Hope you are doing well, my friend. Sorry, that ADHD I was talking about. I'm reading chat over here, gang. Y'all are on the other monitor.
I mean, what else would we be doing? All right.
I mean,
Okay, so we are going to just go down top to bottom. So just as a reminder, it's traditional seating on this of, 1 versus 16, 2 versus 15, so on. And so we're going to do like the top half of the bracket here, and then next slide on this slide deck. That's what the kids call it now. If I call it a PowerPoint, everybody knows I'm over 40. But anyway, so and just as a reminder of the seating was whichever motorcycle got the highest percentage of votes. So if a motorcycle within the vote off got 90%, it's going to have a higher seat than a bike that had 60%. Makes sense?
Makes sense.
Obviously they all had to get more than 50% to move on, but
Yeah.
but that
more
was
than 50 to win. But
but that was the only way I could think of to seed it, which I mean there's no real way, but it did create some very interesting matchups.
yeah, I'm really I've genuinely not seen this. I'm excited to see it. Also,
Yeah.
hey, Iceman Moto, what up, Rika? How are you?
So real quick in the chat, and we have to wait 20 seconds because of the lag.
It's true.
We timed it out.
There's a hell of a delay. Thank you, dude.
So everybody, real quick in the chat, what do you think the number one seed is? And this would be the bike that got the highest percentage.
The number
in its
one seed.
category.
If you can, let's transition back to the list we just had, so that they could take a look at it.
Yeah.
So who do you think number one is of the yellow bikes? Chat, the yellow bikes. Let us know what you think. Garrett, I'm doing great, buddy. Always good to see you in chat. Good to talk to you. Garrett and Rika, my friends from my D&D community that I participate in and have a great time with.
Oh, cool. Awesome. Glad y'all are here.
Yeah, thanks.
A little
for coming
cross
by.
promotion thing.
Yeah, a little cross pollination. Rika just got done actually reading. She's one of the alpha readers for one of my books I'm working on. She just got done with the first couple chapters. So I'm excited. After this, we're gonna, I think, have a chat about that. Totally unrelated to everything that we're talking about on this show, but that's ADHD for you, gang.
That is ADHD. So. All right. Any predictions coming in the chat? No. Thanks, guys.
No idea. Watching my phone, can't see the list. Oh no.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Well, then just put a random bike in there. So, Pat, you
my guess for probably Grom.
think the Grom?
I think the Grom. I love the Trail 125. I think it's a super cool little bike, but I think the Grom community. I like Hondas if that helps. There you go, Rika. The Honda Grom, I think, is probably going to decimate.
Okay. Interesting. All right. Well, let's.
I would ask what you think, but you know. So
but I know. Yeah.
That's cheatsy doodles. Iceman Moto with an R7 thinks the R7 beat the Ninja 650 by the largest margin.
That's interesting.
Garrett also driving. Please be careful. Please be careful driving.
All right, so we are going to just go ahead and start running through this and reveal this, starting with number 1, and then we will go see 16. So the 16 would be the bike that had the closest margin with its competitor.
Yeah, so at least 51% of the vote.
So here is the big reveal. I don't know if you can see what my drink is, but
is it a Honda? Oh man. The Grom?
This
I'm gonna shit my pants.
This is a bike that I have ridden actually, and I was very impressed with it. So it does not surprise me.
Do you own this bike?
So it is near and dear to my heart because it is in my garage.
The Ruckus.
The Ruckus.
Small bore coming with a last-minute Ruckus top seat, LOL. Absolutely.
Small bore, you know what's up.
Small board, Eureka, hell yeah, I know things. A Honda Ruckus, hell yeah.
Now
over the Zuma 125, I think I think that makes sense.
The culture.
The culture's very different for those two scooters.
Absolutely. Yeah. So I think when you kind of see the results and what bike won, you could probably see maybe some reasons why, but there's still some surprises. Yeah. So the 16 seed that it will be going up against. Are you ready for it?
Yes.
The Live Wire.
Yeah. Oh, so it barely squeaked out the start farm.
That means it barely squeaked by.
What was that percentage look like? I'm curious.
I don't have it right on, but it was like 52.
Wow.
53, maybe something like that. So it was one of those close ones. So, continuing on with the bracket. So next up we would have the 8-9. So again, this is laid out so that, ideally in tournaments 1 and 2 come together in the end, but so 8-9. So these are ones that, these had about the same percentage. They were decent winners, but not super overwhelming. I'll just reveal it.
The Hornet 750. Okay.
The Hornet. So another Honda.
Another Honda. You'll love to see it. I know Chase just did a first ride on, I believe, a 750. We just filmed one on the new 1000.
I'd be interesting to see or hear which one he likes better.
I will let you and the people have to wait for the first ride on the 1000 to find that out.
Okay.
I'll tease you with that one.
Is it similar to Joe Jackson's assessment?
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Number 9. So this is what the Hornet will be up against, and actually is maybe a similar type of bike. The Triumph Speed Twin RS. So that may be an interesting matchup when it comes to the next round of voting. Because it's, naked bike, kind of, modern and, affordable, reliable versus a little bit premium, classic, and
expensive. That's a tough choice.
Yeah.
I really enjoy both those bikes. I enjoy one of them, I think, a fair bit more. but I don't think it's what people will expect.
That's what people will expect. So, all right, coming in to the number 5 spot. So this is kind of in the upper tier of a good percentage of votes.
Ibex
The
450.
Ibex
Yep,
450.
saw that coming.
Yeah. I thought it would be a little bit closer to the KLR. I thought the KLR just would have a lot, but I can also understand this is like it's new, it's fresh,
it's fresh.
It's got all the things.
It also, as a former KLR owner, that would imply that KLR owners understand how the internet works and were born in this century. So it would be hard for them to vote.
KLR. And KLR, good, solid machine.
Fantastic bike.
But,
Like I said, I've owned one.
Maybe a little long in the tooth at this point.
Yeah, I like the new KLR, the new version, but it's okay.
There will be a real upset because these seeds are probably not. Because I mean, what happens in the end if you've got like
a Ruckus versus a V4? It's like what?
Yeah,
What?
like, but then you might think, well, somebody who doesn't want to spend, I don't know. That's why it's up to the voting. All right, number 12, the Ibex 450 will be up against, quite an opposite. The Honda CBR 1000, which beat the Panigale.
The CBR 1000 RRR SP Fireblade.
SP. I couldn't put all the letters after that.
No,
But
it's all good.
Yeah, that's one of those interesting matchups.
I mean, so far of the 6 revealed, we've got 3 Hondas.
And we're not done.
No, there's going to be plenty more.
Sure. But it's interesting. The first matchup, the Ruckus and the Livewire, hey, it's a battle of the twist and goes.
Yeah, boy.
The next one, you've got the Hornet and the Speed Twin. You got some naked bikes there. Okay, good
that's
matchup.
fairly similar.
Now,
a small CC adventure bike and a fucking purebred pedigreed race bike. It's got 200 odd horsepower. Competes in almost stock form in Moto America. And just dominates, like is shitting on people in Moto America. It's kind of wild. That's a very different. That's wow.
This is going to be who turns up and votes. Is it going to be the sport bike guys or the adventure
sport bike guys or the the adventure bike people? I mean, what?
Excellent.
Good. All right. The 4-seat.
Number 4 seat. So again, big percentage of votes here.
Yep, won by a large margin.
And it's got to be a Honda.
Another Honda, baby. Let's go.
The Honda Africa Twin beating out significantly the BMW 1250 GS.
I agree with that wholeheartedly. I think.
Yeah. And I know that you would, but I kind of thought the BMW crap might be like, well, I thought it might be a little bit more closer, but I did think the Africa Twin was going to win out.
I love the Africa Twin. It's. I want one so bad. I want one so bad. Honestly, I've said it before. I'll say it again. The current Jet Africa Twin is probably one of the only bikes I would consider to replace the Super T.
Okay.
I love my fucking Super T.
What is it about the Africa Twin that if you could pick one feature that is just like that puts it over the top, what is it?
I think it's the honestly the overall package. It's
like it's greater than the sum of its parts type of thing.
Correct. Yes. Yeah. Like it's got the cool customizable ride modes. It's got all the safety equipment. It's super comfortable. You could two up on it. You could do all the adventure bike things you want to do on that bike. Mm-hmm. And then when I ride it off road, it feels like a big dirt bike.
Okay.
Like it's the Honda Africa Twin's designation is the CRF 1100.
That's true.
It is technically classified as a dirt bike by Honda, and it feels like that when it's off-road, even though it's nearly 500 pounds.
So this may be an interesting one that the Honda is up against. I will say it is not as diametrically opposite as the Ibex and the CBR, but an interesting matchup here. Number 13, the Royal Enfield Himalayan 450.
That's so strange.
Right.
Both kind of adventure bikes. One obviously much bigger than the other one. The Himalayan 450, I think we argued, is almost a dual sport more than anything.
Yeah, that it came out of that category,
Yeah,
beating the Suzuki DRZ.
which is interesting because you could argue the Ibex 450 is also a dual sport, but that's so interesting to me. Wow, that's going to be a tough. I
Now-
really love both
Yeah.
of those bikes.
Now here's the thing though is in this lower half of the upper part of the bracket here, what if the Ibex 450 came out and the Himalayan 450 came out? Then you have two bikes that are pretty much direct competitors against each other. That'd be
Yeah.
interesting, and which is great because you kind of want to weed out these early on too. But
Yeah,
don't
that's so
know.
interesting. Well,
I
let's
don't
jump
know,
to the other half of this bracket.
yeah, let's go. Okay, so the number 3 seed, and I'm looking over here at my cheat sheet. So if I need to set it up, I will say this was one of the wild cards.
Okay.
So they got the 3 spot, and
I don't know if we're getting trolled in this one. Is it from the wild card number 2 category?
it's one of the wild card categories. I'm giving away too. I shouldn't have said anything. So
I think I know
Ducati
what bike this-
Multistrada V4.
Yeah, okay, I saw that coming.
So it handled the KTM pretty well because
yeah.
I feel like people's opinions of KTM's have
Yeah, I don't know if you could pay me to buy a KTM right now, which is kind of
they've
unfortunate.
kind of soured a little bit, but
Hopefully they recover because, like I've said before, rising tides raise all boats. You never want to see an industry giant like that have the issues they've been having. So I hope they could get it corrected and come back stronger than ever. That new 390 SMCR looks super cool, and the 390 Enduro. So
well, as
possible
we've
first ride coming on those soon too.
oh, look at the inside info you get when you tune into Live on Two Wheels when we're live.
Yeah,
That's the whole idea. So the Multistrada is going up against a similar bike,
Oh,
but this is a 14 seat, so this is one that like barely
snuck out.
barely
Yeah.
edged out. Which, okay, I'm just glad it's here. The Kawasaki versus 1100, edging out the Tracer 9.
I didn't
Yeah.
expect that, but good for you for the Kawasaki boys for showing up in the votes.
I honestly thought the Tracer would have won that.
Same.
Like
Same.
because I understand that the Versus it's very unique when you get to kind of this category. It's like what fits you, what's the ergos and the engine characteristics. And I know a lot of
Yeah.
people kind of like that CP3 engine a little bit more than the Kawasaki Inline 4. Cool, great. We all have our flavors. But for this one, I was kind of like, okay.
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 It worked
Glad-
out for you pretty well.
Which, I mean, the Versus 1100 is basically a poor man's Multistrada.
Yeah, it's a sport touring poor man Multistrada, which honestly,
Although-
Multistradas are just sport touring bikes anyway.
Yeah, they are. Although I would argue that the Versus 1100 now with all the tech packages is
It's closer. It's closer than it used to be.
it legitimately is a closer contender to the Multistrada.
Yeah.
Maybe more so to the V2 in price, but we'll see.
Mr. Digga, I demand a recount. Listen, you can take that up with the folks over on Instagram.
I'm not going to touch that one. It's number 6. Where are we on my cheat sheet? Okay, number six. So a good little win here. I don't think we'll be surprised by this one. The Ninja 500.
Nope,
winning,
called that one. Called that one in the pre-show.
winning out the beginner category. So
It's a bike that is a great transition point for a lot of people to get into sport bikes. It's also a good transition point for a lot of people to get into nakeds and things like that are a little more comfort, because the 500 engine is plenty, but it's still a fairly upright position, so you could get away with going either way. So I think that's a good choice.
I mean, yeah, it's a good solid machine, affordable, good brand, all that stuff.
Yep.
And it will be going up against another Honda.
Rico, we're doing it. We can do it.
So there's the Grom. So the Grom actually an 11 seed, which means it was a little closer to the Trail 125 in the Mini Moto.
Yeah.
So
Andy's here. What's up, Andy?
wow.
Why that?
So I mean, in the Mini Moto, we knew a Honda was going to win that one because
Yeah, we kind of loaded that category a little
don't.
bit.
But they also have like what 4 or 5 different Mini Moto models So
Grom, Trail 125, Super Cub, the Dax 125,
the Monkey,
the Monkey, and there's a rumor of another one coming.
yeah. So I mean, Honda owns many motos,
Yeah.
right? Can we
Honda
just say
dominates
that?
that category. Let's call it what it is.
Yeah.
To be fair, Honda. I looked this up the other day because I know you and I have chatted about it on live before. But I was like, oh man, like I know that Honda sells more motorcycles than anybody else, like on the planet, and it's not even close. Honda last year sold, I think it was like 16 million motorcycles.
I do what?
That's globally, to be fair. That's motorcycles. That
Yeah,
doesn't
but
include
still.
scooters.
Oh, it doesn't?
No.
Oh crap, man. That's a
It's not even close.
I
Honda.
mean,
Ride red, baby. What's up? Dude, the Iceman, the seedings are wild. The seedings are wild.
they are. I mean, really, it's not a true matchup. It was just percentage.
No, this
of
is
votes.
just for shigs and giggles.
I mean, one could argue that the bikes that were closer in voting are the more competitive ones, and those should be higher seeds. But I don't know.
Eh.
Whatever. Deal with
we'll
it.
put this together, and then we'll show the original list again.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. Even if it was the closer bike, should be higher consideration. The 16 1-seed matchup still holds, even if you reverse the order.
Yeah, exactly.
So, all right, number 7. We're getting down to a few, so you may know what's coming here soon. So the Triumph Rocket 3.
So Triumph Rocket 3 beat the hold on. Was it the Indian Sport Chief?
Oh yeah. For the
you
cruiser.
Goody member for 30 months. Holy crap, brother.
He said 30 months running strong, the Grom must win all. Well,
Listen,
that is up to you.
Yeah, that is up to the people.
Anybody else who votes for this. So we've got a few more months till the end of the year. We'll have a few more rounds, and we'll see probably in December, or depending on the timing, maybe January, New Year. We'll see.
Who knows?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think the Triumph Rocket 3 beat out the Indian Scout Chief or Sport Chief.
Yeah, in the cruiser category.
Yeah, that's right.
So big old rocket.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it is a rocket ship, and it's fun to ride, and it's a very good looking bike. I can't complain.
I just need to see this reaction for number 10. The Ural. The Ural comes out of the wild card category, beating the Moto
Ural
Guzzi.
beats the Stelvio.
It beat the Moto Guzzi Stelvio.
Oh man, because Urals are awesome.
I think it got the novelty vote.
Listen,
you know what I mean?
Novelty votes win all sorts of things.
So you can't be mad at that.
Yeah, honestly, no, not even a little bit.
I mean,
That's awesome.
And the way this is lining up, I mean, the finals could be the Ruckus against the Ural. And, I mean, we will see. Goonie, go get one. Go get one.
I rode in one years ago with my buddy Tiger. Yeah, his name, no joke, his legal name, Tiger Fang, Feng. Like such a good dude, just a genuine good human being. And like we were riding around in the sidecar, and then he popped it up on floated the sidecar with my fat ass in it. And I was like, we're gonna die. This is it. There's a new Ural. What is it? Bold new graphics like Suzuki does, or is they actually build a new one?
What? Hold on. You were in a Ural sidecar, and you were up.
Yeah. It was at a very steep angle. It was terrifying.
The physics of that are mind-boggling. Anyway,
yeah, trust me, I know. I was there.
So, number 2, there's only a couple categories left, so I don't know if you've been keeping track.
Hold on. I have no idea what the remaining categories are, so I'm excited to see.
I figured. So, number 2, which means also won by a big amount. This was the 1 and 2 seeds were neck and neck.
The goal. Okay, so over the Harley, I think I picked that as well. Over the Harley Road Glide,
Yeah.
if I recall.
So,
Yeah. Okay.
but everybody was just like touring bike, Goldwing.
Yeah. Listen.
It was kind of automatic.
I mean, literally, they're probably the DCT model.
Yeah, with 7 gears and a reverse.
That's right.
And the Goldwing will be going up against a close matchup, the R7.
Whoa, very different bikes.
Very different bikes. So,
Wow.
very interesting matchups here too. But I mean, as you can see, let's see. I think I put the full one here. Yeah, so here's kind of what we're looking at. I know that may be kind of small, but rewind it, go back and look if you're watching on your phone. So there's some interesting matchups here where you have some bikes that are like, oh, they're pretty similar. Others are like, I have no idea what's going to happen.
Dicks. Okay, so what are your quarterfinal predictions then? What do you think at this point?
Ruckus beats Livewire.
Yep.
The Hornet versus Speed Twin. I feel like the Hornet is riding a big wave of momentum right now.
I feel like the Hornet will in fact win the vote, but I want the Speed Twin to win.
Yeah. and I would vote for the Hornet if it was me.
Yeah, fair enough. So then Ruckus versus Hornet.
I can't call that one yet.
Yeah, okay. All right, we'll stay quarterfinals then.
Yeah, quarterfinals.
So Ibex versus the CBR 1000 RRR SP Fireblade.
Kind of like with the Hornet, I think the Ibex 450 is carrying a lot of momentum.
I think it's a lot of hype right now. Yep.
And it's living up to the hype. You know,
It is, honestly.
I mean, you still have that vocal group that is like, Chinese bikes, blah blah blah, racism. What did I say that? And they're expecting it to fail, and it's just not.
It's just crushing. It's just fucking good. Like,
but I would also not be surprised to see the CBR come out of that either.
Yeah, if the Sport Bike Boys show up,
it's yeah.
I would like it is like I said, it's dominating Moto America.
Yeah.
It's a really fun, really fast looking bike, but
yeah.
I think it's probably going to be the Ibex.
Probably, I would agree with that.
Africa Twin, Royal Enfield Himalayan.
I think the Africa Twin just takes this one.
See you later, Garrett. Have a great drive.
Oh, I thought you froze. I was like, what happened? Oh no, the stream has gone down. Don't do that. Don't do that to me, you son of a bitch.
Africa Twin Himalayan. Oh man. I love the Africa Twin. I think that's probably.
Although I do have to say, Royal Enfield's new 450 engine.
It's really good.
It's really good.
It's really good.
So stay tuned.
It's really good. Stick around. Multi versus Versus. I know where you're gonna go, and I honestly agree with you.
Yeah, but I think the Multistrada wins.
Really? I think the Versus wins. I think the hype of the Multi, because it's a Ducati, and Ducati boys are.
Yeah, that's why I think it's going. Like, so if I was a betting person, I'd bet Ducati.
Oh yeah, but who do you want to win?
the Versus for sure.
Yeah,
because it's. I mean, honestly, like we said earlier, I think they're still really close now. You know, it used to be where, gosh, I can't. Goonie, stop. Hold on.
I don't trust him.
I don't either. Oh my god.
Hyperstrada all day? No, boo. Speaking of Moto America, Patty, are you traveling with Chase Dakota? I am not, unfortunately. I wish I was, small bore. It would be nice, but I am not.
So anyway, what I was trying to get at till Goonie derailed my thought, which happens all the time, is I think
Goonie, it's not me this time.
You've had your time.
I know.
It used to be, to me, at least the perception wise, that you had your companies and they were in a certain category. Like Hondas were just standard, Ducatis are premium, and others are cheap. But now even the standard companies of Honda Kawasaki in this example are making premium level bikes. And then you
Yeah.
even see the premium brands, maybe not Ducati as much, but some of the, premium brands then make standard, more affordable, approachable bikes. So there's more
Yeah.
blending. And I think the Kawasaki really is the Versus is one of those
I
that
think it's one of the that's reaching, and it's reaching well.
yes. I mean, when it got its big tech upgrade a few years ago,
Oh yeah.
I think it's a legit contender, but I still feel like the Multistrada has that just recognition and would win that one.
Yeah.
So
I think you're right, but I don't want you to be.
yeah.
Ninja
Same.
versus Grom.
So these could both be kind of like beginner bikes, but I feel like the Grom is going to pull the upset.
Yeah, the Grom has the aftermarket support. It's got the cult following,
Yeah.
and by the cult of Grom, I mean everyone that rides motorcycles loves Groms. There's nobody that doesn't. If you don't love a Grom, you're either lying to yourself or you're wrong. So it's really up to you.
Yeah. Goonie is saying it goes to show you the Kawasaki pick. It's on. He sent it to me on Discord. I can't really.
Just send it to me on Discord. I think it's going to be the Grom over the Ninja. I like the Ninja a lot, but I think it's going to be the Grom for sure.
Which, by the way, the Ninja 500, that's what Chase has picked up for the next giveaway.
Correct.
Right?
We've got a Ninja 500 for season 10?
So it's the Tuono 660 right now,
Yes.
and then the Ninja 500 for next after that. Any preliminary plans, or is that just kind of like, we got the bike, we'll think about it later? Any insider trading you can give to the live crew here?
I can neither confirm nor deny anything about any season other than the current.
Fair. So I will just throw something out there what I think Chase should do, or y'all should do with the Ninja 500, is y'all should put like a custom wrap on it and have people vote on like the wrap design.
Oh,
so,
I like that.
So there could be like a C2 Dub color theme where it's like the red and the white, maybe like his old R6 Holly or something like that.
Dress it up like Holly.
Maybe if you need a ghost design submitted with the dark gray and the red lines and white, I don't know. And then maybe there could be a patty blue or something.
Yeah, blue silver.
And I don't know. I just thought might be kind of interesting.
That's a fun idea.
I think it was boy, we're really derailing things, but what else would we do? Was it
I mean, honestly, if you've watched the show or listened to the podcast, you know it's just
it was during the triple CBR season.
Season 5.
Season 5. So they had the 1000, the 600
and the 300.
And the 300 that was the track. But in the middle of that, because there was some chaos, there was a CBR 500 that was thrown in there as like a refresh, not a rebuild. Do you remember that?
I do.
And that was when it was still on Patreon, I think. Yep. And he went to a vote of like what color scheme design, and it was like this cool orange and blue design on it.
That's right. That's right.
So I don't know. I thought that might be kind of cool.
I like that.
Yes, Goonie derails it all. What else?
Huzzah!
You hate trains.
Listen, my tism won't let me hate trains. Okay, Triumph Rocket 3 versus the Ural sidecar. I think the Ural will win on the novelty vote.
Yes,
just
agreed.
Funny. But the Rocket is such a good bike.
So it's this is kind of a battle of kind of two absurd bikes.
Yeah, they're both
to a degree. You know what I
wacky.
mean? Yeah, I mean the Ural is kind of more of a practical one, but it's not common. But it's still weird and unique. And the Rocket 3 is just, how big can we get this engine in here?
Yeah, but listen, we're here at Triumph. We're just actually a bunch of rednecks. We're going to put a 2.4 liter fucking inline 3-cylinder in a motorcycle, make it just a goddamn fucking burnout machine. Hell yeah, brother. Raise hell, praise Dale. 3 to the sky, Dale never dies.
Can anyone super chat to just interrupt this? That would be.
Oh God! Listen, somebody donates $10. I'll do that voice for the rest of the show.
I'm gonna wait 20 seconds for the stream to catch up to everybody. Wait, okay, and while we're waiting on that, last round,
Goldwing versus R7.
I would pick Goldwing. I think Goldwing, but it depends on if Sport Boys show up.
Yeah, if the Sporty Boys show up, I think it's going to be R7, but I'd be willing to bet it's the Goldwing.
I don't like the R7.
You don't like the R7? Not a fan.
No, it is uncomfortable.
I mean, well, yeah, it's an R model bike. Of course, it's uncomfortable.
Right.
To be fair,
MT-07.
it's arguably the most uncomfortable bike on the list, minus maybe the CBR 1000 RR SP Fireblade.
Yeah, but it makes up for it for 4 cylinders of track burning.
4 cylinders of gajillion horsepower, and the Goldwing is an actual couch with wheels.
The big comfy, as it has been called in the past.
Yeah, it has been called the Big Comfy.
So it will be very, very interesting to see what shakes out from this voting. So we'll have that up later.
Oh no!
Oh,
that's
there's
$2.
$2.
Eight more. Eight more. And I'll do it. I'll do the voice for the rest of the show.
You know what? Maybe that's what we can do right now. So Pat's got a $10 limit to do a voice.
Yeah, $10 goal to do the redneck voice for the rest of the show.
Maybe with a $1 minimum, we can quote your thing in a voice, some type of impression. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to go the whole show doing a voice, but I'll do
it. I don't care. Vocal fry is my thing. Hill, because there's an apostrophe there, and I know your phone just auto-corrected it, so sorry about that, Andy. Hill, yeah, Borther, Raysdale, praise Hill.
Oh man, you know what? You know what? Goonie pulled a Hobbit of Chaos when Hobbit would super chat and misspell stuff. So, it doesn't count. I mean, we read it as it is. So
yep.
You better get it right.
Oh,
but you know what does count? The $2. Thank you, Goonie.
We love and appreciate you. Thank you, buddy. Okay. So I think we decided what Ruckus, Hornet, Ibex, Africa Twin, Multistrada, Grom, Ural, Goldwing. That's our predictions.
And that is 5 of the 6 Hondas advancing.
Yeah.
Which means in the quarterfinals,
Honda,
Honda would have 5 of the 8 spots in the quarterfinals if that holds.
Which means they're going to have 4 of the 4 spots in the semifinals, probably.
I tell you what, if it's all Hondas in the semifinals, I don't know. We might just have to go up to Alpharetta.
If it's all Hondas in the semifinal, I will try to get a friend of mine that works at Honda on the show, and we could have a good discussion about it.
That would be cool.
I'll see.
That would be cool. All right, enough of that foolishness. I want to switch screens here.
Let's shift gears, one might say.
That. So, yeah, be on the lookout, social medias, for the next voting form. We'll send that out. I'll post it on Instagram, on YouTube.
Is at Live on Two Wheels. Or is it going to be on your personal one, the Ghost?
For Instagram, it's just on personal.
Okay, so at Ghost on Two Wheels, you'll also find it. I will repost it at The Real Patty Rick.
Mm-hmm. And we'll have it as on the community post on the YouTube channel as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So keep an eye out over the next month or so.
So they can't see my screen right now, so.
There's $10 from Andy Huguni. Just for that, LOL. By the way, that's my boomer cosplay. Oh my god. That was more like Randy the Macho Man Savage.
It was a little bit of snap into the Slim Jim. All right.
Oh yeah, brother. Let's hear that neck petty.
All right, we're going back to the share real quick because it's time for this month's member giveaway. And don't let me forget about my idea after we do this giveaway. So,
all right, brother.
This is. Oh, he's doing this the rest of the show.
Well, they donated the $10, brother. I have to.
You go Macho Man, I'll go Hulk Hogan, and we'll be the Mega Powers for WrestleMania, 5 or something? Well, let me tell you something, Patty Rick. We're going to spin that wheel with a 24-inch. No, I can't.
Hell yeah, brother. I'm the cream of the crop, rise to the top.
Cream of the crop, yeah. All right. We need to spin this thing. So again, rules about this. Member
I've
that
made a
wins.
mistake.
This is so, do I need to talk a little bit more so you can rest your voice a little bit? We'll spin the wheel here. If your name comes up, you have 1 week to message me to claim your prize. If not, it rolls over to next month.
7 business days.
This back half of this show is going to be awesome. So we spin the wheel. Let's see who comes up. Chase William.
Chase William, brother, you've won this month's prize.
Keep going.
I don't recall what the prize is, but you won it, brother.
A $50 Revzilla gift card is what we're doing here for you, Chase. So message me on Discord, or you can email me, ghost@liveontwowheels.com. And yeah, we'll go.
I'm gonna need to go get some water soon.
I'm going to stop sharing. I don't think I need to share anything else. Good. Oh my gosh, that was, and you still got to do it, right? Is it? You still
Yep. Oh God.
The monetary donation is committed me to the voice.
They got to give another 10 to make you also do the voice. I'm gonna pop up fucking blood vessel doing this. I'm getting a headache already.
I know it's like you're just feeling it in your neck and. Oh gosh, what is next on the list? Oh yeah, duh. All right, let me segue here. So last month, great segue, isn't it? Last month, I got tapped to go fill in on another event. So as you know, back in May, and then end of May, early June, the video came out where I got to go ride with Honda for their new NT 1100, which was awesome machine. It's got that Africa Twin engine. So honestly, if I didn't have a Versus 1000, the NT 1100 would be in high consideration.
May or may not have filmed a first ride on that bike this week as well.
May or may not have. I'd be interested to see Chase's impressions on it.
No, agree. All right, Goody, I love you. Thank you for the $10. I will refund you if needed. I can't do that voice anymore.
That's
I'm
right.
happy to PayPal you that $10 back. Oh God.
But we appreciate your support.
We do. We do.
So last month I got asked to cover another event, and it was similar to what Patty did last year
In Barcelona.
But I just went to Milwaukee,
Milwaukee.
Wisconsin. And
We're stupid. We're stupid.
and we're doing this for free. The super
I
chat
know.
didn't even come in. And so the point is, the bike is the Royal Enfield Guerrilla 450.
Oh my gosh. Such a fun bike.
It really is. Like, it was one of those bikes where, I mean, if you've heard me say it before, you know, motorcycles are like pizza. Even the most basic one is still pretty good, right?
Yeah. The worst pizza you've ever had is still pretty fucking good.
And, you know, I went into this, admittedly, Royal Enfield was not ever high on my radar.
Sure.
I mean, they just weren't, but I know that they have been making strides. But actually, earlier this year, I did go to a Royal Enfield demo day where I did ride the Himalayan 450. So I did get to experience
Another
that engine.
great little bike.
And then I rode the Bear 650 that they have.
Mm-hmm.
I would argue that their 450s are better than their 650s right now.
The current 450s, I think, are better than the outgoing 650, yes.
And the reason for that is this is their first liquid-cooled engine.
Mm-hmm.
It is a single cylinder, 452 cc's, liquid cooled. But it's a fascinating little platform. Like I honestly went to this event thinking, I'm just going to ride this little bike around. Okay. And then I was like, this thing's got a little pep in it. It's
like little
very
boogie.
surprising.
Little
Like,
boogie.
We did. I'll tell you anyway. I was like, maybe I shouldn't tell about it because I don't remember what I said in the video when I was on the ride, because I think I zoned out for part of it and just enjoyed it.
Yeah,
So
I mean, listen, we're there to enjoy these motorcycles and try to communicate that to people, so I get it.
so sidebar, as you know, Pat, the first event I went to, for the NT, I was like, oh gosh, what order do I go in? I need to do the intro, I need to film this shot, and I need to talk about this in this order, and I think it rattled me at first, especially learning the format of a press launch event, because it's if you haven't experienced it, it can,
Yeah.
So coming into this one, I thought, I know it. I'm gonna relax myself, and I'll be just fine, and I'll cover everything. And I think I just enjoyed the bike too much and forgot to cover everything. So if I don't mention all the specs on the bike in that video, you have the internet. Go look it up. But I think it's
we
more
can
about
always voice over it later. Not a big deal.
but I think it really is about the experience of that machine. I think going back to like what you said about the Africa Twin, it's like, or what you said, and then I wrapped it in it's better than the sum of its parts.
Yeah, 100%. I think that bike, especially, for those who don't know, I went to the global press launch for that bike in Barcelona last year in Spain, and it's absolutely wonderful experience. The Royal Enfield team puts on a very, very good event. Generally well organized, generally a great route. The whole team over at RE is really fun and easy to work with. They can get a little rowdy. They like to party on occasion, but they're a really fun group. And like that bike is one of my favorite like city bikes.
Yeah.
Like if you're commuting on it, if you're cruising around town, it's fantastic. If you live in the mountains or close enough to the mountains where like you can then go and play on the mountain road with it and have a fantastic time. It's about worthless on the freeway. It's a 450 single naked bike. Duh.
Yeah. I mean, no one should be shocked by that information. And that was my assessment too. We did do highway miles. So the first thing we did is, we actually went like 5 minutes to our first photo stop, which was like,
yeah, they do the photo stop. Our Ari always does the first photo stop early.
And then we got on the highway for, it was probably 20 minutes.
Let's say 20, 30 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, which, is not a ton, but when you get off of the interstate on a 450 single, you're like, okay, I'm glad we're off of that.
Yeah, you relax immediately.
But it did have just a little bit of power if you had to roll on and overtake somebody. So I think somebody else there, I can't remember who, said, this is the first Royal Enfield with overtaking capabilities. It wasn't much, but it did it.
I mean, honestly, like I feel like the Hemi 450 does a good job with that engine as well. It's geared very differently.
Yeah.
But like on the Barcelona trip, like there was a point where I remember like we are all like there's 20 of us nose to tail drafting full tuck on the freeway, and I'm at the back of I'm like mid-pack because I'm a big dude, so I was creating a pretty big buffer. So people would slingshot around me and then slow down and then slingshot around me, and it was funny. And then I looked at it, we're doing 90 miles an hour.
Yeah, it's
like it'll go. It's not gonna be particularly happy at Redline doing that, but it'll do it.
Yeah. So I mean, with what Royal Enfield was and where they are, I think this bike is, it's a good bike and it's super affordable. It's
the price point is bananas.
$52.99, $5,300 MSRP, which
you're
puts
$6,000 out the door,
which puts it under, like, what are some comparisons? The Z500, it's probably right about the same as the Triumph Speed 400, which would probably be its closest competitor.
And honestly, I prefer the Hemi I prefer the RE to the Triumph personally.
Yeah,
because my big thing about, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. My huge thing about the Triumph 400s, which are great bikes, they're a ton of fun. They're great little bikes.
Yeah,
they feel like little bikes.
Yeah.
The Guerrilla still feels like a real bike to me.
It is interesting because hearing the presentation of that bike, I'm sure you heard the same thing about how they designed it, because they positioned it to be approachable by everybody, like height-wise and skill-wise, and it just kind of meets you where you are in that range.
Yeah, and there's a fair bit of adjustability with a lot of the things on that bike.
Yeah, and One of the interesting things that I remember is that, let me try to remember how it was phrased, but basically where the engine is part of the frame or is a stressed part of the frame, I
Yeah,
think is
yeah,
what it said.
it's a stress member of the frame.
Yeah, which was kind of mind boggling to me. So when you look at it, like you expect a frame underneath the engine too, or around it, but it's just the engine is just bolted here at the bottom and kind of up here at the top, and it's just engine. There's no,
Yeah, it's
which
hanging there.
was it was weird, but I was like, but that's how they were able to put all the pieces of this kind of in a smaller box so that the seat height could be lower and get that approachable factor so that more people can get into this.
Exactly, exactly. And like, having your engine on a bike being a stressed member of the frame is not uncommon. Ducati has been doing it forever. BMW has done it forever.
Mm-hmm.
There are some Hondas that do it as well. Like it is a fairly common thing. And to see RE move towards that
Yeah.
shows, I don't want to call it innovation, but it shows a growth of engineering on their part, which is really
Sure.
exciting.
Yeah, and I actually talked with like one of their design engineers for like 15 minutes like after the ride.
Like I
It
love that
was
about RE's events is they bring a lot of the engineers and you get to really sit there. But who was it?
uh
Describe him.
bald head, British.
Oh, you're gonna have to do better than that.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just he rode with us and did wheelies on it. Um
Okay. Probably
Ed,
5'8"
Ed, is
5'8"
that
ish. Yeah, 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 yeah. I know
okay?
what you're talking about.
Yeah. So and just a little history. I think it was 2015 was their catalyst to
Yeah,
like just raise up because I think for the longest time Royal Enfield was just uh, maybe complacent is too negative a word, but content or whatever of just
yeah.
being the simple machines that are carbureted and oil cooled, air cooled.
Easy to work on.
Yeah, easy to work on in India or anywhere around the world. And then there was some, I think, legislation about emissions over there that it was like change or die is kind of what it was. Is close your business. So they just they went all in.
They committed to the change and they've crushed it. It's been so cool
Yeah,
to see it because like I've this is your first RE event. Like I've been to quite a few, and I really enjoy conversations with that whole crew and that team, and um, really spending time with Mark and with Ed and
Nathan.
uh, Nathan, of course.
Nathan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Nathan's fantastic, and quite a few of the Indian engineers as well. Their names escape me. I apologize. But like Nitin, there's quite a few, but like such a cool group, and like to understand that like RE from the ground up, from the people building the bikes to the people in the boardroom, it is a company of motorcyclists
yeah.
that are building machines that they legitimately love and enjoy.
Well, and they were big on that in the present. I will say big on that, but they noted that this was kind of an iterative design process where it wasn't just design it in CAD or whatever and do simulate aerodynamics and then you just build it. They
Yeah, yeah, they have
put
test mules.
yeah, they put pieces together and it's unfinished and everything. They wrote it. Okay, it felt vibey here or XYZ and refine it. And they built, I guess was it's basically their R&D facility in the
Mhm.
UK now.
Yeah,
And so maybe I said this before, but I think this bike, obviously a good bike for them, a good bike just in the whole slew of motorcycles out there. It's a real contender, I think, if you're looking for a small displacement bike. But I think the bike itself is a statement about Royal Enfield and where they are and where they're going while still kind of maintaining true to their
yeah,
simple
their
small displacement.
heritage and like and who they are. I feel like they're doing a great job to evolve and maintain their identity.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like the classic 650 at launch I did in the UK,
Mm-hmm.
the Himalayan 450, the Guerrilla 450, the just so many of their bikes are really well built, They're built a particular way that works really well for them, and yet they are still with the new Hemi 450 and the Guerrilla. They are so drastically innovating to
Yeah.
keep up with modern times. All LED lighting, the connected app. You could get directions on their all digital display, like Google Maps on a fucking bike that's under $6,000 is
A-
mind boggling to me.
yeah, absolutely. Like just a little what a 5-inch
Yeah, it's a
LED
5-inch round
or
LED
TFT or
or TFT, whatever.
screen.
Yeah, it's a screen that shows all your directions, and you could connect it to the ride. I don't know what they call their app, but the Royal Enfield app,
Mhm.
and Google, like, you connect it to your Bluetooth, and you could talk to it, and it'll read you directions, and like you could listen, like it'll control your music, and like it does anything CarPlay could do, but obviously with a manufacturer specific app. But like I talked to the development team of that app in
That's cool.
Barcelona, and like got to be like, hey, I really like that this works like this, but I don't really like this. It's clunky. And then when I went to the Hemi launch months later, I saw that same team. They were like, hey, you talked about this, right? And I was like, how do you fucking remember that? Like, yeah, well, you mentioned it and we changed it. And I was like,
Yeah, that's amazing. Well, I think that's again, it speaks to where Royal Enfield is and where they're going is like the people they're inviting to these events. They know like these are the people to get feedback from. I mean, I would consider you an expert in motorcycling as opposed to the average person. So,
Yeah.
you know that they take what you say seriously, and that's great that they're taking that feedback too. So,
yeah.
props to them.
Yeah, I mean, they say it takes 10,000 hours to become an expert at anything. Um, or it's what, 1,000 hours to become an expert, 10,000 hours to master it, or something like
Something
that. Or
I don't
maybe
know.
it's the other way around, whatever. Either way, I mean, I've ridden. I don't know if I've done 1,000,000 miles on two wheels yet, but I know for a fact I've done more than 500,000 miles on two wheels.
Nice.
And
Yeah, I'm not even close to that. But
like we're getting there, you know.
yeah,
Like
yeah, you've done a lot. So
yeah, I grew up riding, and it's never gonna stop for me if I could help it. So you know,
I,
it's so nice, as you said, to see companies like listening and paying attention to whether it's me or another journalist or you or Chase or anyone else that goes to these events, that these are the people that have the most experience on multiple machines and can help us to improve where we can.
yeah, and I think that applies to any industry out there. So
Yeah,
here's a life tip for you: is when you have these, I guess, external people that are, we'll say, experts. You know,
Yeah.
it's good to get that external perspective because sometimes you can get locked into your own way and it's hard to break out of that. So somebody just throwing in an idea. So it's great that they're receptive to that.
Yeah.
I
Iceman Moto, holy crap, he's got 100,000 Ks on his MTO3. That's rad. That's very, very
man,
cool.
MTO3 better than an R7.
Uh, you know what? I'll agree with that.
Yeah. Well, and an MTO3 is going to do
It's
better.
a very
I
different
think.
bike, but
Yeah, and it's going to do better on the highway than the Guerrilla 450 just because of the parallel twin, I think. But anyway, but yeah, Guerrilla 450. I was impressed with that machine. I was almost like I was asking Nathan at the end. I was like, so all these demo bikes, when you're just not going to
when you're done with
you're
it,
not
what
done
do you
with
do
them.
with the?
It does one need a home? So
Yeah.
that I wouldn't, as a seasoned rider, I would say 10 years, I wouldn't have it as my only bike.
No, well, I mean, yeah, I even like
Some
I've,
people could, if you're in the city and you're not doing a lot of highway. For me, I couldn't do it as my only bike, but I
No,
would
but-
consider it as just a small, just puts around
yeah.
town or
I
take
mean,
it
I
up in
would
the
love
mountains.
like I love my Super T. We know this. The internet
yeah.
knows I love that fucking
We
bike.
know, Pat. God,
I
guess
there it's such a I have a very steep long driveway. It's kind of a pain in the ass to back it
how
out of my
steep is it?
driveway.
Oh.
Uh like a 35 maybe 40 degree like fucking steep.
You get to the bottom and it's like, well, time to replace the brakes.
I mean, like if I don't cut the car, like my wife's Rav4 SUV, if we don't cut it enough, it's gonna hit the bumper. Like it's steep. But like so backing the Super T in its 800 pounds of glory with all my luggage and everything on it,
Yeah.
like or 700 something odd pounds of glory out of that thing, and like it starts going on that hill, like it's going. Like there's nothing. I jump out of the way at this point. I'm like, fuck it, whatever. I'll pick it up in a minute.
Yeah.
But like having it something like a Guerrilla 450 to just whip around in the like I could whip that around in the garage and
Yeah.
scoot out of there, scoot over to Chase's, or run to the office, or whatever I need to do. It'd be easy to do.
Yeah. Little bikes are fun bikes, man.
Listen, it's a good time.
I enjoy it. So I think I heard from Chase next week is when that video is going to come out. So on the Chase on
Great.
Two Wheels channel.
Yeah, I believe that's in the edit. It's in the edit key right now. Yeah.
So again, hopefully I gave enough content that it could be pieced together at least in some cohesive experience.
I mean, listen, if you don't, then we voice over it and we cover it in B-roll.
Yeah, well,
And
actually,
it's all good.
Actually, what I did was I when I got done with the event, I was like, I felt like I missed some things because I would start talking about something and then it's like, oh, we're stopping for this thing, and you get distracted and I never go back to it.
It's a super hard thing to like. You're riding and you finally like, okay, I think we're gonna be riding for a while. I'm gonna start talking, and then you immediately pull over every time. It's like fuck.
Yeah, or some other car that merges into your
some shenanigans happens, and you've got to restart the thought. And
yeah, because so if the video sucks, sorry, but I'd rather put my brain power on riding the bike safely and not dying than to tell you about the
fucking
brakes.
lame. Boo.
I know, right? Well. Ghost's last video was a great one.
Yep, it was pretty good.
So y'all do me a favor, go hit the like button and tell Chase what a wonderful job I did so that maybe I can be considered for others in the future.
No, for sure. You will be, don't you?
No. Yeah. Well, I've already told him, and I think I told this to you, like, if it's a sport bike or something, no. Chase goes or send Joe
100%.
Jackson.
I'm not going. Send Joe Jackson, send Chase. I'm not doing it.
If it's an adventure bike, off-road, Pat, you go. I can't.
Yeah.
I would love to get into that, but that takes discretionary income.
Yep.
Although, did you make the deal you were wanting to make?
Not yet. It's in progress.
Okay.
I'm also talking to Ari about a Hibby.
What I'm hearing is there may be an extra one.
I mean, there's a possibility
that someone else could assist in. I'm just saying, sometimes if you and Chase go out on a off-road shoot video, sometimes producers are needed.
It's true. I mean, technically, between his T7, my Super T, and the CF that's at his house, we have 3 adventure bikes right now.
I'm just saying, I'm here for the fun of it.
I know.
Anyway, closing thoughts on the Guerrilla 450. Anything that we didn't cover?
Fantastic bike, great for the city, great for the mountains. If you want to commute on it and you're on highway a lot, I would maybe pass. If you're on surface streets a lot, like sub 60 miles an hour, fantastic bike. It's great. It's a great second bike. It's a great first bike. Like if it is your first bike, it's very approachable. It's got good technology.
It's got 2 ride modes.
It's got ride
modes on a 450.
It's got standard ABS. It's got ride modes. It's like
$5,300.
You're sub $6,500 out the door more than likely.
Yeah, that's incredible. It's an incredible package.
It's so much for what you get, and it's interesting to see CF Moto's doing it with a lot of bikes. Royal Enfield is doing it with a lot of bikes. These super value-oriented machines that, unlike, I hate to say this again, unlike the Triumph 400s, that feel really cheap to me, and I mean cheap.
Yeah.
The REs are inexpensive but don't feel cheap. They feel very solid. They feel like they're really well built. And like all the switches feel good. The switches on the Triumph 400 feel very cheap to me. Like you can tell where Triumph cheaped out.
Yeah.
Whereas I don't know where Royal Enfield cheaped out. I only see with the Royal Enfield where they've extended for the technology, where they've extended for the quality.
Yeah.
It's just a different machine.
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree with you on that. Like, I like the Speed 400 for its simplicity, for what it was doing to get riders in. But and my wife, I think I mentioned it before, rode the Speed 400. My wife rode the Speed 400 at like a MSF ride day because you can get going on it without throttle and the clutch can take you, so you can practice all that. And she was like, I like the Speed 400, and I was like, okay,
they're great. Like they're great little bikes. It's just, but you got to know what you get.
but I came back from this event, and she was like, "So how was it?" I said, "The Guerrilla 450 is better than the Speed 400. Period."
Just objectively.
Yeah.
I think they've done a better job
And
with it.
subjectively,
I mean, subjectively, objectively, I think it's a better bike. I think it has
whatever
better technology.
objectively.
I think it looks better.
It's they called it the return of the Roadster or whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
it does kind of have kind of that raw, kind of like an old hot rod vibe.
Yeah.
It sort of. I mean, so when it said Roadster, I was like, don't they just
What?
mean a naked bike? But it kind of has this.
It's more like the old. Think like the old
Go look
Honda
at
like
it.
CB 650 like standard bikes.
Yeah.
Take like a mid 80s CB 650, give it a modern, slightly smaller but equally as powerful, give it a modern engine and modern technology, and make it bulletproof, just like the Royal Enfield, the Hondas of old,
Yeah.
and
I
make
don't
it
know.
sub $6,000. I mean, fuck, it doesn't get better than that in that price point.
Yeah.
I think.
Is it the best 450 out there? I don't know,
I
but
don't
it
know
is
about that.
it is a hell of an offering from Royal Enfield, and they've done a great job at it. So,
Are we getting the 400 Thruxton? No, I believe the Thruxton name, at least for the time being, is not going to be around.
they did add some new kind of 400 variants, right? It was
Yeah.
like a scrambler or something.
Yeah, there's the Scrambler 400X, there's the Speed 400. They may do I've heard rumors they're doing like a Speed 400 RS with like upgraded brakes and suspension.
Okay.
That's in the works, but I talked to some of the Tribe guys and was like, that's a cool rumor. I like that rumor a lot, but I feel like you're going to price yourself out of that engine really quickly.
So, but you would be interested to see what they do with the 400 if it goes from, oh, it feels cheap to maybe a.
Yeah, like I think if I feel like the fit and finish on the 400 needs to be improved a little bit. I feel like it's like not that the Triumph 400s are bad bikes; they're good bikes.
Yeah,
I
agreed.
think the RE is better,
Yes, agreed.
but they're good bikes. There's nothing wrong with those bikes. I would just like to see a little bit better fit and finish on switches and levers and like the touchy-feely stuff that like when I interact with a button all the time, I want a good solid click. I don't like the kind of soft button that feels very cheap to me.
You don't like your mushy pushing
No.
stuff? That's too bad.
And that was one of the feedbacks we had for CF Moto years ago. Chase and I both were like, "Hey, the buttons like they kind of suck," and they were like, "Okay, we'll look at it," and they fixed it.
Yeah.
And it's actually oddly enough for the RE, the same thing. Actually, now that I think about it, we had that same conversation about because the Guerrillas we rode were pre-production models and pre-production by a good margin.
Oh, yeah.
And like we were like everybody universally was like these buttons suck.
Yeah.
How did you like the buttons? I've heard
I
they
th-
changed them.
I thought they were fine. Like, I mean,
They're
I
not
didn't-
mushy.
what I will say is I didn't really notice them,
Perfect.
which means they're doing their job.
Yeah.
So,
Where we automatically were like these suck.
yeah.
Like it was noticeably bad. And I remember on the last day that I was there, because we were the second wave, and they had two more waves coming, and I think it was I don't remember the guy's name. It may have been Eric. But he was like disassembling a switch panel. And I was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, we're swapping out button springs." And I was like, "You had them?" Because we overnighted them.
That's
And
awesome.
like they are always innovating and always changing stuff. Like I love that small board. Listen,
You know
small
what?
board, it's not off the table. I'll tell you that.
Here's the thing. I don't know if Honda would ever. Well, you know what? They did do that Grom event with.
Mm-hmm. They do.
Like,
They
you-
do
you
their,
and
their
Dooley did
mini
that.
moto stuff. They do
Um,
mini moto stuff.
I don't know if they would do an event for a Ruckus, but here's the thing.
The Ruckus
Pat?
needs an update. It's been a long time.
You know, but it's also if it ain't broke.
Yeah, it's true, but
Well,
they need to
here's
bring
the-
back the big Ruckus. I want a big Ruckus so bad.
Here's
I
the
want a
thing.
backrest on a fucking scooter. That thing's awesome.
Pat, I want you to I'm going to hold you to something, or something you need to try. If the C2 Dub channel gets contacted about a new ruckus, big ruckus, new version press release, you pitch for small bore to go.
I could text Colin, their VP of. Anyway,
I think okay, better idea. I'm just maybe I shouldn't say this because I'm going to commit Chase to something and he'll feel pressure. But whatever, he's not here right now. So
listen, I'll pitch other folks for stuff. If I don't
small bore, are you willing to make a trip to Atlanta? If you are, Pat, you contact your Honda boys. We get the whole suite of mini motos.
Oh yeah, we could squad up on Honda mini motos.
And I mean,
in a heartbeat.
And then we dress like Power Rangers. Maybe that's a little much, but
listen, I could be convinced.
Dragon Zord. That's not where I was going, but okay. Anyway, yeah, Guerrilla 450 recommended. Small bore, going to the next Ruckus event. Got it. Now we got something to close out the show. Actually, maybe a couple things.
Let's just say.
I forgot my announcement. I'll save that for those who hung on here. But what we got now is, let me hit the right button.
It's my favorite time of the week. Finally, time for the Ghost of the Week. Yay!
Spooky.
I love your quote in here at the end.
This is sponsored by Ghosts on Two Wheels over on Instagram, of course. Speaking of tips.
Speaking of tips.
Tip of the week. Never send a duck into space. The bill would be astronomical.
Oh my God. That's good. That's good. That's good. Andy, don't worry, buddy. I got you covered. That's good. Never send a duck into space. The bill would be astronomical.
Oh, that quacked you up pretty good.
Oh, God. Oh, man. That could have been really foul.
I don't have a ton of duck jokes in my repertoire ready to go.
I think that joke has wings.
I'll wait around and find a few more.
Yeah.
I eat bread.
I eat bread.
Oh, so the announcement that was related to the member giveaway that I just totally didn't do. We're going to have a Christmas time.
Oh, that's right. I was like, what are you talking about?
Maybe like a Christmas time giveaway for members.
Yes.
So, and we're going to start counting like how many entries you get. Similar to like what On2 Garage does. You know, the longer that you've been a member, the more you have into it, or different tiers and stuff. So what we're going to do is the number of months that you have been a member is the number of entries that you start with.
Yep.
So if you become a member now, you'll have at least three entries by December. We will also have members only posts here on the YouTube channel that may give you clues or codes that you can go submit, and you might get 10 entries on one, or it may be a trivia question that'll give you 20. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
And then when we get to Christmas time, we'll have a little show for this or something. 3 prizes. And number 1,
Cardo Pack Talk Pro.
Cardo Pack Talk Pro. This thing retails, I think it's 400 and something. It's up there. But this is the one that has the crash detection, the auto on and off, which is actually helped me out because
it's actually fantastic. It's hilarious. We'll get done with the first ride. Chase will throw his helmet in the back of the car. We'll start driving down the road and we'll hear it do 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 do. It's like,
because the motion thing turns on. But yeah, it has all the other features: the Edge, voice commands, pair with music, the big mesh chat, which I think they're updating later this year. Maybe
I can either confirm nor deny any allegations against myself or any parties I may have been involved with.
That's what I've heard. So, but we'll see what happens with that. So that'll be prize 1. Prize 2, let's go with $150 to Revzilla, and then a third prize on the podium, another $50 Revzilla gift card. We will do those drawings based on the number of entries. So to do that, you have to be a member. So there's a join button on YouTube if you're not a member. So our longtime members that have been supporting us, thank you guys. You guys are going to have a jump start on the best entries on this thing.
Yep.
And the more members that we get, the more of these giveaways that we do. Because I've said it before, just to be transparent, the member benefits, the monetary thing on this, I want to do that to give back to, because sometimes, Pat and I have connections to get stuff a little bit cheaper, and then we can pass that on to you. I don't know. We might find some stuff, some deals, but but this is one of those things. So, Cardo Pack Talk Pro up for grabs for a membership.
Yep.
So it only takes
$5.99, I think it is a month or something like that.
$4.99, yeah.
$4.99 a month could win you over 3 months, so $15 could win you a more than $400 Pack Talk Edge, and then of course we hope you stick around after that.
Pack Talk Pro.
Pack Talk Pro, Pack Talk Edge Pro, whatever they want to call it these days.
And again, I want to do stuff like this more often, like maybe every 6 months or something. Really kind of give back into this channel, help this channel grow. I mean, as you know, we've kind of plateaued, but we have fun with this. But we want it to grow, get bigger, have fun with it, give back. So if you got some ideas, if there's some other member perks you want to suggest, we'll look at it. I mean, we can't do everything, but
we can certainly try.
Anyway, we just want, at least I do. I want to give back to the community.
Absolutely.
Appreciate y'all's support for supporting us and everything. So last little thing before we go.
Yeah, what you got?
Pat, off topics.
Me off topic? What?
Off topic here.
No.
Non-motorcycle. Hot takes and pet peeves. What do you got?
Hot takes and pet peeves. Ooh. I feel like my litmus test for humanity is if you return your buggy when you're done shopping at a place to the little buggy box corral thingy, your shopping cart. If you don't do that, you're a piece of shit human being and I hate you. And that's my very not hot take because you should.
I was going to say that's a statement. Get to your hot take.
Yeah, fair enough. Hot take. People should. Fuck, I don't know. You go first. Let me think. I don't know.
Okay, I had a thought about this.
You had the
one.
outline for this show. You knew this was coming. You told me earlier, and I forgot. But
I know. Okay, so I'll start with a hot take, and then I'll go to you, and then we'll pet peeve.
Sure. Yeah.
So a hot take. Let me see if I can phrase this correctly. The music by Queen, the band Queen, Freddie Mercury.
Yep.
That is not good listening music. It is good novelty music. Hot take. Like, We Will Rock You, We Are the Champions, great in a stadium environment to stop your feet and clap along. Not great to listen to when you're just cruising down the road.
You know what? That is a hot take. That is a hot take. I will agree with that. That is good music that, like, you can, if you're in that mood,
yeah,
go look that up and have a great time. But like, if that comes on my shuffle, I'm probably skipping it.
And that was my thing is like, because I do a Spotify list and I say, oh, recommend some stuff, and it comes through, and like Bohemian Rhapsody comes on and I'm like, skip. But if I'm with my friends on karaoke night and we're all going to go, Galileo, Galileo.
Like you and the homies are in the car going somewhere, that comes on, you're jamming.
You know what I mean? So
yeah,
that's why.
Totally. No, I get that.
Queen, fantastic musician. Freddie Mercury, awesome voice. But
hot take, but I think true. I think true.
But it's like their songs are like made from like a kid's show perspective for adults.
Yeah. They're like, I feel like, and a lot of the music industry was like that for a long time. It's like, this is made to sell records. This is made to be good in a stadium, an on tour situation. But back in the day, that's also where musicians made all their money. It was on tour.
Right.
I mean,
people that could sing along and just feel
how the music is, how the industry has been, which is shitty. I've unfortunately used to have to work in that industry, but like the music industry is designed like the artist does not make money on records sold. They make money on the tour.
Yeah.
So like if you make music that's good for tours, people are going to want to come to the tour. I get it. Totally understood. My hot take about something totally random. I love all Star Wars movies. The original trilogy is my favorite. I like the prequels a lot. The sequels, I still really love those movies. I love all of those movies because they are Star Wars, and I love Star Wars.
What
Are there
about
movies that are better than others? Absolutely. But I don't think any of them are bad.
what
love
about
them
kind
because
of the
they're
like
Star Wars.
offshoots that are not the episode movies, like Rogue One or
So
Solo?
maybe a secondary hot take: Rogue One is the best Star Wars movie of all time,
I would agree with you
and
on
it's
that.
not even fucking close.
I remember seeing that and was like, "Whoa, this has got some meat to it." Like,
I think one of my favorite quotes I saw by a critic when that movie first came out is Rogue One puts the war back in Star Wars.
and that scene with Vader at the end,
The perfect transition into Episode 4.
but that scene where he's, oh my god, that was
Like that, I remember
I like
seeing
it.
that and like being scared.
yeah.
Being like, oh shit,
And you're an adult basically.
I'm a
too.
grown ass man, and I'm like, oh god.
Yeah. So
Yeah, no, I love Star Wars stuff. The movies are good. Rogue One is the best Star Wars movie of all time. The animated shows are fantastic. If you hate one of those movies, fuck you. You're wrong.
yeah, Jar Jar was a bit much, but
Listen,
I think each movie has its place. If you look at the time it was made
yes,
for the audience, if you kind of look through it that lens, even if you don't like the movie, you should go, okay, I get it.
yeah, it's still Star Wars. It still moved the story forward in some way, shape, or another. Maybe some of them are better than other ones. Like there is a least favorite Star Wars movie for everybody. But to say, like, I got so sick of, like, when the prequels came out, everybody who was an adult or a teenager when the originals came out were like, the prequels suck. They're not as good as the original. It's like, it's not for you. These are for kids. These are
Right.
kids' movies.
Right.
And then the sequels came out, and everybody who loved the prequels was saying the same thing. And I'm like, shut up. They're not for you.
Right.
Take it
No,
at face value.
I go with it on that.
Yeah. Also,
So,
Bucky the Beaver Bottlehead.
Bucky the Beaver bottle.
Super hot take. Super hot take.
So-
Grogu's the most overrated Star Wars character.
Okay. Agreed.
I like Grogu, but he's overrated. Not
He-
every single thing needs to be about Grogu.
He didn't do anything. Yeah,
No.
it felt a little forced, didn't it? All right. Do you have a pet peeve? So pet peeve is different from hot take in that pet peeve is like a little thing that annoys you that really shouldn't. It doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things, but it just makes you go,
Yeah, things that are icky. You go first. I got to think. I've got
oh
quite a
gosh, you're
few.
making me go. Okay.
Yeah,
So-
we got to keep the order right. You went first, and then I went. Now you
Well,
go
no, I was
first
going to
again.
try to change it up. So you go first on this one.
Oh
That's what I
well,
was-
okay.
So,
Talking during movies, whether at home or at a theater, or like if I'm watching something, if it's a movie, if it's a TV show, if it's an F1 race on TV, don't fucking talk to me. I'm watching. I'm busy. I'm doing something.
who is that character there? Watch it and find out.
I remember my wife, if she's listening, I love you so much. I love you. I do. She is actually. I used
Shut
to
it
watch-
down.
Right? Shut the live down. No, I used to watch movies all the time, and like, I think it's a natural inclination when you're watching something for the first time and you don't understand something is to ask a question about it.
Yeah, for somebody who has seen it probably. And yeah.
Yeah, makes perfect sense. I get it.
Yeah.
But like, I remember one time we were in a theater watching a movie, and this has happened once and only once ever. We were in a theater watching a brand new movie neither of us have ever seen. And she looks at me and goes, "Who's that guy?" I'm like, "I don't fucking know." "Well, what do you mean? Who's that person?" I'm like, "This is the first time we're seeing this. I don't know." Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
We're both seeing this for the very first time right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Agreed. It's like just
And like,
Just-
we laughed about it after the fact, obviously, but it was just like people talking during movies bugs me, like in the theater or wherever, at home. If I'm like intently watching something, I'm sorry, I'm not listening to you. Like, we could be in the same room. Like, I'm not talking to you. I'm not listening to you. I'm doing something. I'm watching something.
yeah. Sometimes at home, I'm a little passive aggressive with it, and I just turn it up.
I am too, and I know that it's rude, like it's all about that,
Yeah.
but it irks me so bad. So I'm
I-
trying to be better about it. But
Sure. No, I get it. That's
like
fair.
I have no problem. Like if you want to ask me a question, I'll pause it and we can have an hour-long conversation about it.
So my pet peeve is more stupid than that and ridiculous, but it is.
Well, good.
It's one of those. If I am being served food in a bowl, cereal, soup, ice cream, I hate it when it's brought to me with the spoon in it. I put the spoon in my food. You don't put the spoon in my food.
No, I get that. I get that.
Like, or even if it's before, like, for example, if I'm at my mom's house and she's like, let me get you a bowl of cereal. Thanks, Mom. You know, and she brings out a bowl. She didn't do this, by the way, but it's just an illustration. She brings out the bowl and then she puts the spoon in the bowl before there's even any cereal or milk. That bothers me. I don't know why.
I'll get out a bowl and put the spoon in it.
Uh-huh.
And then I'll go get my milk and my cereal. And then I'll take the spoon out, put the cereal in, put the milk in, and then I'll put my own spoon back in it.
Well,
I don't want other people touching my utensils. I get that.
If I put it in there, but I don't know. It's just like if you bring, like even at a restaurant, if they bring me a bowl of soup and the spoon's already in, I'm just kind of like, I wanted to do that. It's petty, it's stupid, but it's one of those things.
No, I get it. I get it. People that can't chew with their mouth closed.
Goonie just said, pet peeve.
People that slurp soup. Or
Oh my
slurp
God.
whatever. I get that.
Soup, coffee, hot things, or just basic beverages.
Yeah. Yeah. People that smack their teeth, like, it drives me insane. I can't do it. I can't.
Anyway.
Do it. I was at a restaurant a couple weeks ago. It's like the people at the table behind me were doing it, and like my ADHD locked onto that noise, and I couldn't think of anything else for like an hour. I was like, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
I could just see Pat sitting in a restaurant the whole time, just like.
I mean, it literally got to the point where like I got up and just like I finished my food, and like I got up and just I walked outside. I was like I put my debit card down. I was paying for the meal obviously, but I was with someone else as well. But I got up and just walked out. I was like, I have to get away from this for a minute. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Like I'm gonna slap somebody if I don't get out of here right now.
That's fair. That's fair. No, it's just.
I eat cereal in what, Goonie? I eat cereal in 2 solo cups, milk in one, cereal in another, and I go one and then the other.
So, like, dump some cereal in, then drink the milk to swish it around? What, Goonie? Hey.
I don't.
Hey.
You do you, boo-boo.
Goonie be goonin'. Goonie be goonin'.
Goonie be goonin'. He's trolling us. You have a great time with that, Goonie.
You know what's funny is the quote, Andy, you Goonie. Andy is the girl in the movie.
It's true.
So.
I hate washing bowls.
Okay.
Right, but like just put cereal in the one cup and then put milk in also that same cup.
And if you only have one cup, but there's no.
You just keep adding more cereal and more milk until you're full. Like, what's the problem?
No, I'm just. Well, anyway, what a great positive note to end a show on with negative pet peeves and stuff that irritates us.
You know what we do love, though?
Smart.
The fucking Guerrilla 450. Yeah.
And that. Guerrilla 450. And.
Iceman. Cereal gets soggy. Fuck off, Andy.
That's
I eat cereal at a beer stein like a fucking champion, Mystic. That's right, you do. Eat cereal at a beer stein. That's a great note to end it on. Thank you all for coming to the show. Thank you for hanging out with us. We appreciate you. It's been your boy, Patty Rick.
And Ghost on Two Wheels. Y'all stay tuned. Keep an eye out on our socials for the next round of voting to see which bike ends up being the champion, which doesn't really mean anything, but go Ruckus.
I'd go Africa Twin. Yeah.
Either way.
Honda.
I feel like Honda's got some pretty good.
Listen, people think I'm a Yamaha boy, but I might arguably be more of a Honda boy. But
It's funny though. Like we're not ending the show yet.
yeah,
You're
apparently.
like you're not a. You're a Honda guy that owns a Yamaha, and I'm kind of a Honda guy that owns a Kawasaki. What are we doing?
What I'm hearing is you also own a Honda.
Damn it, you caught me. All right, bye everybody.
I was like, I have a Honda generator.
How long can we wait before I hit the outro? What if I remix it? Oh, we're back. Hi, bye. And we're back. Hi, bye. Okay, for real this time. No, just kidding. We're back.
Oh my God, are we still live?
We're still live. I came back. Who's still here? What was the super chat?
Is it just Andy?
What was you doing?
Another? Hold on. What's happening?
I don't know. We're back live again. I didn't see it. What it is? Oh shoot! I can't see the.
Oh, yeah.
And I bet 2 super chats and a membership. What is happening? Donated
We're in a-
$10 just for that, by the way. It's I think that's a replay from earlier.
Is it?
Andy Ugudi became a member.
Is it replaying all the sounds?
I think it is.
Oh, because I came back to the. Okay. That was weird.
It's replaying all the sounds from before. Okay, we love you guys.
Oh.
We'll see
was-
you next month.
It was probably Streamlabs like backlogged with the
Streamlabs
chat.
is panicking. Yeah. All
Streamlabs
right.
sucks.
Love you
For-
guys. Have a
For
great
real
month.
outro. Bye, y'all.
For real outro. See you guys.